Right here. Welcome back to my rambling series. You're gonna hear me ramble. You're gonna hear me talk this and that and all that stuff. Why do I make YouTube videos and at all for this? Like, pretty much this is the only enjoyment kind of like, types of videos that I make with just me ranting and blabbering and, this and that and stuff like, it's pretty much I don't know. Do I get tired sometimes of YouTube? Well, we're gonna talk about that later because right now, a lot of YouTubers are quitting. I don't know if you noticed, MatPat, people like this YouTuber named Tom Scott. I don't know who he is, but yeah, just a batch load of YouTubers quitting. It's like it's interesting because in this new year, as I get older and as everyone gets older, they're at that point. I feel like for every year has been the same for yet like YouTube content, especially after 2020 and stuff like that. Some things just didn't change much, and I guess YouTube is kind of like a result within that of just the amount of YouTubers quitting and all that jazz. It's like I don't know, like I kind of wonder like if they're going through what I'm going through, because the thing is that I also had this in mind, where if I want to quit YouTube and if I'm thinking of actually just moving on to bigger endeavors or not, or just basically I just realized that YouTube is not a good payment. Nobody would be surprised if I do make a video about, hey guys, I'm quitting YouTube, stuff like that. Because the thing is that I don't think quitting YouTube is a thing when it comes down to me and my subscriber base. I'm a small channel. I get 100 or 1,000. I don't get, and none of my videos hit a million. Okay, that's not a thing. But I do want to work on that. There's many projects that I do want to work on in this channel. And the thing is that I don't want to quit YouTube, more so that I really want to quit the whole reading thing. Because the thing is that I'm not getting paid. But I don't know what this is. I feel like this is sort of very important, and this deserves its own separate videos other than being tangled with a whole bunch of topics and stuff like that within this video. But I can't quit with the reads. I want to quit, but I can't quit. There's parts of me where, and this is like a huge reveal, because most of you think like, oh, I enjoy reads, which I do. There's some points where I do enjoy it. I don't enjoy anticipating doing a reading video. I don't enjoy like editing reading videos. I barely edit anything in this channel, because the thing is here, I don't get paid at all for YouTube. For doing YouTube or anything like that, I never get paid at all, okay? I'm doing this all for free. And as I get older, doing things for free really gets to me sometimes, because I'm not going to do anything for free, because what? What is the point other than pleasing you guys and, hoping you guys stick around? And the thing is that I don't want to lose anyone when it comes down to this channel. As I see MatPat's video about, and also other YouTubers, especially seeing, channel that I used to watch, BCG, that I, really talked about this in depth with this. It is true that what he said, like, this is what he said, like, we're getting old. We're getting old, and it's like, we don't have that, spark as I used to have when I was 21 starting YouTube. Not anymore. Okay, as I'm about to turn 30, like, pretty much, I don't think that it's because I started YouTube back in 2014. It started with gameplays, and I came back to gameplays. And adding the whole reads to that mix, it's just, it gets tiring. But only the real YouTubers, the thing is that this is the type of people that care about me when it comes down to doing YouTube. They care about the reads. They don't care about me, which is something that I anticipated, because they care most about the YouTube reads, basically the webtoons, the boyfriends, and the all the BLs and GLs and stuff like that I've been reading in this damn channel. They only care about that. They only care about Heartstopper. They only care about boy girlfriend, but they don't care about the person reading it. If anything, I got like a comment saying that, hey, and by the way, I blocked this person, like, because this comment just so stupid. I forget what was the actual wording or what they called me, but they said like, oh, I mute your videos but so I can actually, like, what's the point of doing a read in the first place? What's the point of, watching my videos if you're just going to mute it? It's the most stupidest comments that I ever heard ever. And I don't care if like, oh, Vince, that's kind of insensitive to actually block them. I don't give a damn, okay? This is my channel. I like I don't know what it is that got me within that comment. I don't know what dawned over me, but it made me realize like people don't care about me at all. They only care about boy girlfriend. They only care about all these reads. You know, they don't care about donating to the channel or helping me out or stuff like that. You Webtoon doesn't care about me. Where's my freaking ambassadorship that that we talked about, that I had meetings for? That never happened. I'm falling off. And it makes sense because yes, that's the reason why. Because the amount of views I don't get in my interest, and pretty much if you see my enthusiasm, because most of you guys been pointing out like, hey, I noticed, Vince, that you're not really yeah, you think I only do this because you guys asked me to. And I don't know where I'm going with it. I'm tired of giving excuses of like why I'm taking break, why there's no videos this weekend. Maybe it's because I don't want to make videos. Maybe it's because that I don't want to be poor and I don't want to be homeless again. And I'd rather actually just try to actually, I don't know, feed myself with my job and try to help, try to provide myself, try to freaking survive in this climate of the economy where it's like just dribbling down. Like, people don't understand that, especially people that are not adults in my channel. They don't understand what I'm going through every day when it comes down to making these videos. So, you know what? I don't blame the idea that MatPat and these other people are quitting YouTube, because the thing is that when they have all these employees doing their stuff and this and there and being replaced, I wish I was replaced. But guess what? I'm not MatPat. I'm not a freaking 1 million subscriber YouTube channel. I'm not a 100,000 subscriber YouTube channel. I'm a small YouTube channel. It's either like I don't do the reads and pretty much, or like it's either you don't get me and you don't get any videos of me doing boyfriends or girlfriends, or not boyfriends or boy girlfriend, or like all the other famous webtoons that I've been reading over the years. Like, I've been doing this for 3 years, and it's getting to a point where it's like that spark is not there anymore. That spark is not there. And I've been wanting to actually rant about this and anticipate talking about this. I couldn't find the right timing. And that's another thing. I couldn't find the right timing because when you live with your parents, it's hard for me to record anything. The only opportunities that I ever have is times in the freaking night or when they're not around, which is not a lot of days. And I've been also anticipating to do interviews and stuff like that, but I can't even do that at all. I can't do anything when it comes down to actually making, content that is, related within Webtoon. So no wonder they don't have me in ambassadorship or anything like that. Or no wonder I'm not getting paid by them at all. It's because that I need to move on. When I did the whole gaming thing, it's the only time that I come back, especially with this new series that I made in this channel called Vince Arcade, where I play a whole bunch of games. And I feel like that would actually save time compared to actually Vince Gaming, where it's focusing on one game. And so there's times where I focus on many games and other games, but then I created like, you know what? I'll just put every inch game, like sometimes every game in one system or every game in multiple systems. It will be a chill, it'll be like a Vince Arcade stream and stuff like that. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do, showcasing each game and interviewing them. Reviewing them, and also reviewing some movies if I watched them, and which is there not a lot. But the thing is that I'm at this point where that spark from YouTube is not there anymore. You know why? Because I don't get paid. I don't get much. I don't get a lot of views as I used to. I don't get this and that. It becomes pretty demanding, but at the same time, I feel like I've just been pretending to get paid. I've been pretending to actually get all these opportunities, which I get zero. I haven't got like anyone like, hey, Vince, you want to come here to this convention and stuff like that? Nothing. If I open a panel, there'll be 0 people. No one knows who I am, especially if I never showed my face in this channel. No one knows. But the thing is that I never had a channel or a social media thing with like, a following. See what I mean? My parents are just watching TV in the background while I'm talking over here. This is my life. This is my life. I don't know if this is my fault or what I signed up for, but this is the reason why that all the videos that you're seeing right now are always on the weekends. It's because that's the way I can upload. It's because that's the only way that that I'm organized to actually, put out these videos in the first place and stuff like that. But I keep having this in mind. Do people care about my reads more than they care about me? Is that what I'm signed up for? I'm so tempted to make that video. Like, do you care about me? Like, just asking for anyone if they care about me or the reads. Because I do live streams in this channel, and most of you just don't even show up at all to say hi or nothing like that. So it's kind of like this weird relationship with your audience. And of course, that's way different from someone that has a 1 million subscriber channel. If, when they make a video, a good amount of people watch it, at least 100. They have an audience. Me, I don't know what audience I do have when it comes down to videos that I make. I don't know if I get anything in return at all. If anything, I probably spend more or pretty much spend more time making something that I don't get paid, but except for the evaluation, the love, and also people caring, and also just having at least some amount of work or whatever, but it doesn't build to anything. And the whole time when I see Matt Pat's video and BCG's video and all these other videos about quitting YouTube and pretty much like I need a break or something like that, I don't blame them, because it is stressful making videos and knowing that no one's gonna watch it, but you just make it anyways. It's like you're just making powder dust and then it's just gonna fly away from air. Like it doesn't add much to like anything. And it's like it speaks to me. I don't know if it tells me like I'm gonna quit YouTube, or I'm just gonna quit doing the reads, or I'm gonna do something that I want to do. I want a transformation in my channel. And that's why I've been trying to actually really slowly merge into gaming, back to gaming from this whole let's reads and stuff like that, because it's more fun, it's more thrilling, you get more reaction to me. This is what this channel is. It's based on reactions. Even though like the webtoons and stuff like that, I love, boyfriends. I like, Heartstopper and stuff like that, and all these other webtoons that I'm, into. But the thing is that I only do it for you. I only catch up to these series for you. I saw like 4 seasons of The Kiss Bet, not even into the freaking story, not even caring, but I know almost a lot of it, almost everything about The Kiss Bet, 4 seasons, because you guys asked for it. You guys want this, and I've been following it, even though I'm not much of a fan. Not to say it's bad, but it's usually something that I wouldn't go into because it's mostly BLs that I'm into, and I showcase that. But I generally ask, like, does anyone care? Does anybody even like is wanting these reads, or would anyone care if I move on to something else? It's basically in that sense. Am I still building up, or am I like, doing something for my audience? I don't know. I really don't know. And I'm still in this gray area with this channel. Like, I don't know as well. And that spark that I used to have is just gone. But when I go into gaming, at least I get at least 5% of that spark, which is not enough. But it's still something. It's still something. I don't know. I hope this video doesn't, break anyone's hearts and stuff like that. But I am generally honest because I'm broken. I've been broken making these videos for you guys, but I do it because, I care about you. I love, the feedback and stuff like that, and people giving me love, but it's only going to do much to the point where I'm going to quit. Now, moving on to that, my birthday's coming soon, and I guess that's kind of like where my mind is at, where the more I mature, the more I start to realize what I want and what I don't need from many of those things. Like, especially cutting back from unhealthy foods, and also just like going to certain areas where I don't hang out anymore, or certain friends that I don't speak to, that I don't need to speak to. Like, it's maturing in that sense. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for my birthday. I know that Hasbin Hotel, like, that's the best present that I'm gonna get, like, in January 19th. Like, oh man, I'm excited. But yeah, birthday soon. And also a bunch of workload coming up. I don't know what it is, but it's gonna be coming up soon for sure, and this channel is gonna affect that. Many things gonna affect that. Already 2 things: my emotions, and also the workload that I'm gonna have in the future, because things are getting expensive. Next up is the whole gaming thing. I know Twitch is collapsing, which is no big deal. Okay, but yeah, the layoffs are crazy. Okay, it's kind of sad just to see that, but also not a surprise, as it's been like that. Even though I do miss the old days of Twitch, where that I was like kind of like just exposed to many personalities within gaming, and especially in the FPS world in that time, and especially in esports, where I got into when seeing that. But also yeah, Twitch, yeah, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to tell you. Other than that, Xbox exclusives, their IPs like Banjo-Kazooie and also like Halo, I believe, are coming to the Switch. They're coming to the PlayStation and Switch, so that's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to play Halo, all of them, at least on like the Switch. I don't know how it's gonna render or anything. Banjo-Kazooie, like it's kind of like a coming home kind of situation where it's coming back because it's by Rare, and now they're part of like Xbox. I don't know what happened at that time when it used to be part of Nintendo, but not anymore. But yeah, I guess it's going back to Xbox. I'm not sure. Sorry for the background noise. Okay, there's an action movie happening. This is what I mean. This is why what makes me quit. There's certain aspects that makes me quit doing YouTube. The fact that I don't have my own place, and also money, and yeah, the list goes on. But of course I'm done talking about that. But I don't need to. Or maybe of course, this is another thing that I would love to talk about. Prince of Persia. So the new Prince of Persia game, I just played it. The demo was amazing. The freaking, like, especially in this time where I'm now playing a whole bunch of Metroidvanias. I'm still on Vernal Edge. That game is amazing. And also I've been playing a whole bunch of like stuff from Castlevania and also the NES, especially doing that NES stream with, for Vince Arcade. I play a bunch of those Metroidvanias and those are fun. So it's been like, a platformer, like kind of like month for playing different games, especially Prince of Persia, the demo. And that one, I played that in one sitting. It is such a good game. It is a thrill knowing that I really haven't catch up to any Prince of Persia, even though I play a lot of Prince of Persia back in the day. And yeah, pretty much I haven't emulated anything Prince of Persia related, but this is sort of like coming into, oh man, this just playing Prince of Persia again, it just sparks that. Even though this is not about the prince, this is a totally different Prince of Persia, something that is related to the Prince of Persia universe. But yeah, it's a pretty good demo, and I recommend checking it out. There's a lot of things to do in that game, a lot of little hints, and also some tombs you can you can read, tombs you can read. Yeah, that's what I just said. Okay, boom. What happened like within gaming, like pretty much what is it, Portal 64 or whatever, like. I don't know if it's not safe to talk about this, but hopefully no one cares about my opinion about it, even though I wouldn't add it in the topics or anything like that. And I don't know, like I think I heard about this a long time ago. There's been a bunch of 64 or Nintendo 64 kind of ROM hacks that I've been checking out. One of them is related to the Mario universe, but this is related to the game Portal, and now a 64 version. And the person that created it has to close it down, has to shut it down because Valve or Nintendo or whoever is trying to take it down. And that's so unfortunate. Knowing that it's like something that can really help revive Portal. But, I guess the people that created it are like, no, we don't want it. Like if I made a game and an IP and someone made a ROM hack or something like that, I would be thrilled to know like, oh, this is pretty cool. If it's pretty good, if it's not trash, if it's like, there's like generally hard work put into it. And there's a lot of hard work that put into Portal 64, but it's shut down. And that's a sad thing just to see. And it's kind of just like, this cycle of like, well, certain things are just not well earned because man, like this is just, it's like a lot of people that are talking about this are also getting taken out. So I probably should stop talking about this, but yeah, this is just like another thing I just want to add in here. But other than that, another thing that I'm kind of like looking forward to is Hazbin Hotel, and it's coming this January 19. There's been a lot of anticipations of it, but I put something in this particular list of topics. I heard this thing called like what is this beatboxer named Verbal Ace. If anyone knows beatboxing, here's a little something about it. There, boom, there. I give you a snare and a freaking drum. Like, I don't know. Like, you can just Google it. But yeah, beatboxer Robo Ace. I mostly know him from TikTok, but he made this weird, creepy thing about Within Charlie and his, from Hazbin Hotel. That, it was like an animation that he paid like a lot of money for, which is like, especially from the creators that, well, actually the animators for Hazbin Hotel, believe it or not, that made this for him. And this was like years ago or something that I heard. I don't know. Some of the news is mixed, and I heard this from Omni, that Robo Ace paid a lot of money for this, and it's supposed to be about Charlie and also Charlie's like in love with Robo Ace himself, but it's weird because like freaking Charlie is like lesbian, and it's like what is this about? like, kind of like just miss like, specifying like, what these characters are. Like, you definitely don't know, like, but it's not even like out in public, like he deleted it or something like that. And pretty much, yeah, all that money is a waste now. Just that amount. Like, I don't know if it was during the prime time of, Verbal Ace, because I mostly know him as of now with his like cool mix and TikToks and stuff like that, and some good music. And pretty much, I think that's it. Only recent stuff, not stuff from the past. And I heard he was like a sort of a big deal in the past or something like that. I don't know. I don't know much about the man, but yeah, this thing he made with Charlie, yeah, it's kind of strange because it goes into like some 18 plus territory, even though it's like very softcore itself, featuring Charlie. Like, just like I don't know. I don't know what. Okay, I swear to God, I need my own studio. Anyways, I'll see you when I see you. Love, I'm out of here. Okay, I'm done. Bye.